Good evening, audience. It is 8:30 p.m. and SAR Varsity boys basketball team is about to face the Frisch Cougars from Paramus, New Jersey. My name is Michael Courtney. I'm here with my sidekick, Rabbi Jeffrey Ney, a rookie at SAR.
Big time rookie.
How's your first year at SAR going the first 3 months?
SAR is an amazing place. The kids are great, classes are great, faculty's awesome, sports are fantastic. Anyone who's with us who was listening to the last game or watching the last game, nail-biter JV game, setting the stage for a big, exciting varsity game.
Indeed. SAR is led by its starting five of number 31, Judah Oppenheimer, point guard extraordinaire, leader of the team, shooting guard Drew Greenbaum, number 23. Our forwards are Aaron Bluestein, number 34, and Zach Dietz, number 2, and Amichai Citron, the junior, plays the pivot. Frisch is starting with number 3, Max Meyerhoff, at the point guard position. They have a new addition to the team this year, Shmuley Coates, number 23, a phenomenal big man from TABC who transferred. Number 0, Max Zakheim, is a dynamic shooter and scorer. And they also have a couple other guys here, and we'll get to them shortly. Tip-off is won by SAR Sting. SAR is wearing their home whites. Frisch is in their road black and red. Oh, the ball's going to go to Frisch. The other stars for Frisch are number 55. We'll call him Yair Siegel. And number 5, we'll call him Akiva Fight. Max Meyerhoff has the ball. He passes it to Max Zakheim in the corner. Zakheim back to Meyerhoff. Meyerhoff looks to Zakheim, the redhead. Zakheim does a little fake. Gets to Meyerhoff. SCR's in the zone. Shot by Zakheim. He's good. Zakheim is a very dynamic three-point shooter. He was my MVP this summer at the Hustle and Heart basketball camp, where he dominated and his team won the championship. Zach Dietz bring it in. SAR is facing a press. Judah got fouled, but the call was not made. That's okay. Frisch is up 3-0.
Big stakes in this game. We got second place on the line in the Western Division. SAR and Frisch both 3-1, trailing Heschel 5-0.
Heschel looks like the league favorites in the Western Conference. Zach Dietz take it out. Zach Dietz is a very smart, fundamentally sound player. Judah gets the ball. Judah's being trapped. He throws it to Zach Dietz. SAR is a 2-on-1. Zach Dietz to Citron. Citron drives it in. Dietz layup. It's good and a foul. The foul is on Frisch. What a nice play by Ney.
That's a great play. Great play. Tie it up at the line.
So Zach Dietz is going to the line to try to tie up the game. It was a great pass by Citron, forward thinking in the 2-on-1 break. And SDR is looking to tie the game with 7:19 to go in the first.
Mr. Courtney, how was your Thanksgiving? What did you guys do?
Oh, it was wonderful. Thank you. Oh, nice shot by Dietz to tie it up. We hosted 22 people from my side and my wife's side. Kudos to Devorah Courtney for hosting 22 people in our apartment. All right, here we go. 3-3 game. Frisch brings it up. Zakheim to Fight. Fight's looking for the corner to Siegel. Siegel's the big man, number 55. Siegel played middle school ball with Leo Heller and Aaron Bluestein at Westchester Day School.
It's a good fun fact.
Yeah. Zakheim, they're going to get on him, not let him shoot easily. Meyerhoff is a three-point shooter. Let's see if he makes it. He does.
They're moving that ball around really well.
Correct. That ball movement was impressive. Good call. So it's timeout in the court.
They are getting the shots they want. They can be very selective if they can keep moving the ball that way.
Absolutely. And they got dynamic shooters with Zakheim and Meyerhoff. They have this guy who's not starting named Froman, who's an excellent shooter as well. And Shmuley Coates is really good inside-outside player. SAR is no slouches themselves. Judah is arguably considered the top Yeshiva League ball player overall, if not the best point guard. And Drew Greenbaum's a 4-year starter. JV for 2 years and varsity for 2 years.
Yeah, I've heard the kids talking about Oppie, saying that if there was a fantasy Yeshiva League basketball league, he'd be drafted #1 overall.
He's a franchise player, and the keeper league, you don't want to lose him.
Well,
I coached him freshman year, and he was pretty fun to coach.
I believe it.
Here's the press break. Drew's taking it up. Drew is being guarded closely by Fight. Drew's looking for a recipient. It's bad pass to Bruce, a little too hard. Stolen by Frisch. Meyerhoff has the ball. Looks to Zakheim in the corner. Zakheim 3. Miss. Rebound by Judah Oppenheimer. Judah's looking for numbers. He doesn't have it, so he's slowing it down. Oppie brings it up. He's known affectionately as Oppie by all those who know him. Passes it to Drew. Drew Greenbaum sprained his ankle today, but he's still playing. He is a warrior.
Tough guy.
Dietz has the ball looking for Citron. Citron's a transfer from TABC. He played with Citron, actually. Bluestein has the ball, looks for Judah.
That man defense is working. They are on him good, not letting the ball get inside. Let's see if we can make something happen. Oh.
Nice steal by Meyerhoff. Here we go. Shmuley Coates break. Uses big body, seals it in, gets the points for 8-3 Frisch.
Good get by Frisch.
So, Rabbi Ney, how was your first Thanksgiving in New York after 4 years in Miami?
My first Thanksgiving was great. It was very cold. We got to see Ralph Breaks the Internet, which comes highly recommended. That movie was fantastic.
The Internet that Al Gore created.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. So for those
just ask him.
for those of you just joining us, it's an 8-3 game with 6:10 to go in the first. Timeout is called by SAR High School, and SAR looks like they need to work a little faster on defense getting to those shooters because Frisch is whipping that ball with rapidity.
Yeah, and on offense, they really don't seem to be getting much going either. Just kind of passing the ball around while Frisch's man defense is really not giving them anything.
And it looks like Frisch's press is very in your face, and they are playing physical, and SAR is going to need to up the ante a bit.
Someone's going to have to take charge, bring the ball inside, and the defense is going to have to pick it up.
Dietz with the break, brings to Judah to Drew. He just got grabbed in the jersey, and no foul is called. Here we go. Drew brings it out. Drew is near the half court. Looks like a man-to-man defense for Frisch here, and Max Meyerhoff is playing Judah Oppenheimer very closely. Dietz, the ball gets to Bluestein. Bluestein's looking. Bluestein gets to Dietz. Dietz a little precarious position in the corner there. Gets to Citron, who's got a great lefty drive. Judah Oppenheimer has the ball, and Judah has the ball. Magic very often ensues. But they're doubling him. Great move to the basket. No good. Rebound by Yair Siegel.
Tough
Looking
shot.
for the break to Shmuley Coates, number 23. Madman. Nice rebound by Yair Siegel. Gets to Meyerhoff. Meyerhoff pump fakes.
Oh.
Nice block shot by Citron, who had 5 blocks in the semifinal in California. Fouls on Frisch. SAR down 8-3.
Yeah, not any scoring since the timeout, but maybe SAR is going to be able to turn things around.
SAR is on a
Foul.
3-game win streak. They lost their opening game to Frisch by 10 on the road. They won 3 games, including last Sunday against Hillel when Judah had 30 points.
30
I should say Sunday before Thanksgiving. All right, Drew Greenman has the ball. Gets to Aaron Bluestein. Aaron Bluestein's on the side. Gets to Judah. Judah pretends to shoot. Oh, what a nice lefty drive. Misses it. Rebound by Citron. Missed offensive board. Gets to Judah. Judah has it. He's being double teamed. Gets a nice pass to Dietz. What court vision. Bluestein with the outside shot. Spectacular. Oh, it just goes in and out. Rims out. Max Zachheim on the break. And Frisch is looking to fly. Gets to the Kiva fight.
They're
Kiva,
just running
nice
circles around the
reverse.
SAR team.
Siegel gets a layup. Off a nice offensive board. Siegel has really grown. I remember him in 8th grade. He was tall, but not this big.
They're playing big ball, Frisch. 10-3, 7-point game.
Frisch is on pace for over 80 points. Here we go. Drew Greenbaum has the ball. Drew's looking for Zach Dietz. Zach Dietz has it. Slows it down methodically. Gets to Judah. Drew's being guarded really hard, and they're double teaming him, and he's got fouled. That's a good call by the referee. That is Frisch's first foul, I believe.
That's just number 1, huh?
You know what? They have more than that. Just hasn't been posted on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think I remember at least one more.
Yeah. Zach Dietz got fouled in an and 1. We've seen a couple others. So in comes Dukas, Eitan Dukas, number 44, is a hilarious human being. And he's also a nice basketball player. Just kidding, it's Danny Weinberger, 44. Very funny young man.
He's great too.
He is so funny. He is the king of the knock-knock joke. Here we go. Aaron Bluestein, give and go to Judah. Judah shoots, misses, but we got a foul. Let's see if it's on the ground or 2 shots. 55 is the big man, Yair Siegel. It'll be good for SAR to get him in free throw trouble, foul trouble, to compromise their depth a little bit. Ellie Jesselsen's coming in the game. Ellie Jesselsen is a junior from Yonkers. He was the captain of JV last year, plays with a ton of fire, just like his red hair. Judah, first free throw is up, and it's no good. One more. Jesselsen's coming in for Drew Greenbaum.
It's befitting of his personality that he plays with fire. Everything he does with fire.
He's an intense young man, Ellie Jesselsen.
Good boy.
A coach's dream. Here we go, second shot for Judah Oppenheimer. He does not go 0 for 2. There we go, 1 for 1. Judah gets his first point, and it is a 10-4 ball game. Here we go, Frisch is on the break. Frisch breaks a press with relative ease. Weinberg gets to Citron. Citron has the lay-in. Nice block shot by, sorry, not Citron, Coates. Citron blocked Coates.
Well, I think they take Drew out.
He has a sprained ankle, so Jesselsen's in for him. We have Judah coming in. Judah gets it. Oh, it's a stole by Coates. He is all over the place.
Dunk.
He looks to dunk it, but instead he does it too. SAR is down 12-4, 4:11 to go in the first quarter.
Here comes that
Judah
press.
Judah and 4 is Justin to go. He may have been evading a travel call there.
Yeah.
Jesselsen brings it up. Jesselsen is guarded closely by Zachheim.
Man, they are guarding tough. I mean, they have a bunch of fouls already, playing tough defense, willing to commit the foul to play hard defense.
Absolutely. Jesselsen gets to Oppenheimer, has a little baseline maneuvering, and it's an on-the-ground foul.
It's got to be at least 5.
Yeah, there's definitely a handful here. We got Meyerhoff coming back to the game. We got for SAR, Moshe Wolf, big man, number 32 coming in. And Leo Heller, number 35, a wing player, in for Dietz and Citron. Moshe Wolf is a very good rebounder. He's a big presence, and down low in his zone defense in the middle, he takes care of business.
That's good. If they can keep this up, they'll be able to get to the bonus sooner rather than later, and maybe they'll be able to knock some shots down from the line and get back into this game.
Yes, good call. Here we go. Ellie Jesselsen's looking for someone. He throws it. It's a kick ball. Reset the shot clock. It doesn't exist.
Reset the non-existent shot clock.
So SAR is down 12-4 with 3:50 to go. The lead is definitely surmountable. The Frisch is looking like they are a little bit faster when they're flying on defense.
The question that I have is Frisch going to be able to keep up this pace for 4 quarters? They are playing hard. They're playing fast.
Bluestein to Oppie. Nice pass, but Oppie just misses it. Gets the
not
second
boxing
chance.
out, giving too many second chances to SAR.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Board. Looked like Frisch got away with a foul call, but it's going to be off Frisch. See, Judy's looking for a foul call. That's going to be SAR ball, 3:37. Frisch is bringing in Akiva Krause, number 35. He is a big man, and he does not play small. He is a very nice young man. He's a wonderful kid.
Seems like Frisch might be overcommitting on the defense, not boxing out, leaving the middle wide open for SAR to sneak in and grab those offensive boards. We all know offensive boards can be a big key to winning a basketball game.
Indeed.
Leo
nice
Heller pulls off.
Nice shot. The last 3 shots for SAR had the same in and out feel to it.
They're getting off good shots. They just got to get them to fall.
Jack Reinhardt's back. It is so amazing to see Reinhardt playing because he tore his meniscus last year and missed the year.
Wow.
And it took a while to recover. And it's great to see him back on the court. Maybe that was a year and a half ago, I should say. Nice block shot by Moshe Wolf. It's going to be Frisch ball.
Moshe Wolf making it very difficult for Frisch to get up what they think is going to be an easy layup.
Yes, Joseph Gross is in the game. Joseph Gross also recovering from a torn ACL. Missed his entire sophomore year. He's a junior from Queens. Had a phenomenal freshman year on JV, including some game-winning plays. Here we go. Frisch has the ball. Reinhardt
hard to get that steal.
Inside to Krause. Joe puts his hands up. Good defense. He
Great
misses the
defense
shot.
by Joe.
Judah Oppie has the ball. And they are double teaming. They're going to commit. Oh, he still slides by them like a snake. That's a foul somewhere.
That is not going to
offensive.
Oh.
That is a very questionable call. It could have been a blocking foul, but the ref called it.
Didn't look like his feet were set, but offensive foul is the call. Frisch ball.
Yep. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of a 12-4 game. We have number 21 Hirsch. And Daniel Hirsch, whose father is from Hollywood, Florida, who I know from growing up. Nice to see him in the audience as a New Yorker, New Jerseyan. Here we go, balls in the court. Got Hirsch.
Floridians here.
Yes, nice deep by Gross, but it's being called a foul. So that is going to be the first foul on number 12, Joseph Gross. So Daniel Hirsch is a 3-point shooter. A lot of these Frisch kids went to summer basketball camps, and they commit to this sport in the offseason big time. Here we go. Hirsch is going to take it out on the court first. Frisch is Coates, Weinberger, Krause.
Trying to get a look at who else is there behind the referee.
Jack Reinhardt is a 3-point shooter extraordinaire. They have a nice cadre of shooters with Reinhardt, Meyerhoff, Zachheim, Weinberger, Dukas. It's a nice team.
Definitely got the game started off hot, cooled off a little bit. Maybe that pace is starting to catch up with them. I guess that'll remain to be seen.
I'm surprised that Froman isn't in the game yet. Maybe he's injured, but Jake Froman's a wonderful player for Frisch. Here we go. Reinhardt gets it to Coates. Coates takes the 3-point shot. I've seen him make those before. Rebound by Judah Oppenheimer. Judah's scanning the court, does not see anyone open, gets to Jesselson on the side. Jesselson brings it up, and Jesselson is looking for someone. Judah got very close to him.
Coates appears to be able to do it all. Shooting threes, bringing the ball inside, swatting it away on defense.
He's an all-around player.
Complete player. Very, very tough to play against. Good passing, good ball movement by SAR.
Oh, doesn't finish. It's a nice play by Leo. It was a good give and go.
Great ball movement.
Jack Reinhardt brings it up. Jack Reinhardt, number 15, gets it to Weinberger. Weinberger with a nice move.
SAR is getting off good shots. They're just not falling.
A lot of in and outs, yes. Coates is almost
that looked to be a few extra steps, but calls a foul. Shooting foul.
And the referee gets the ball back. So here we go. It's 12-4 game. Rabbi Nay, what is your impression of Yeshiva League basketball in comparison to what you saw in Miami Beach?
There's a lot less dunking in Yeshiva League basketball. I think we can say that for sure. It is nice to see, I'm sure you could agree, bunch of boys playing with keepers on, friendly rivalries from schools no more than, 30 minutes away. Very nice to see. Very different than the outside of New York basketball, where there certainly are not enough teams to create a Yeshiva League.
Right.
Definitely a very different game.
The scoreboard's incorrect. You read 13-4 and not 13-5.
Not that we won't take it, but yeah, we got to fix that scoreboard.
The referee is looking at the scoreboard operator.
Looks like they added the fouls in, but those don't look to be correct either. 4 fouls, I think, is a little bit low.
Looks like 3 very young men working the scoreboard, but we appreciate any of the volunteer work that's out there.
Especially this late at night. That's right.
Correct.
Like us. You get what you get, fans.
All right, so Rabbi Nay, you said you saw a lot of dunking in South Florida. Any of the players that you've watched the last 4 years playing college ball that we've heard of?
I'm trying to think. There was a guy named Dylan Fry who's at Bowling Green now. He's at Bowling Green. He's a great shooter. I forget the school that he played at. I think it was Champagnat in South Florida. School that does very well in the state tournaments.
That's right.
We have one of the Hebrew Academy's alumni, Ben Tal, who's Ben Tal, the starting point guard right now at Miami-Dade Community College.
Very nice.
Looking to get a Division I scholarship after this year.
All right, ball back on the court. Judah was taken out. He was getting a little sub-break. Leo Heller with a three. Beautiful.
Leo Heller knocking down the three.
13-7. Leo Heller
getting to his man right away.
Here's Jake Froman, the player I was talking about. Gets the basket
making it
easily.
very hard to put up those layups for Frisch.
Kraus got the offensive board, swing it out to Kraus. I'll tell you, Reinhardt. Reinhardt gets it back to Froman. He's a little handoff to Kraus. Kraus gets to Weinberger, looks at the baseline.
Good help, running around.
Opening. Yeah.
SAR's defense is really tightened up.
Fisher Wolf's covering Kraus.
They're looking to cut, looking for a give and go here.
Help defense on the way. Weinberger gets it out to Froman. Wide open shot. He makes it. You know, sometimes they rotate so nicely, but someone is open for that split second, and he makes it for Frisch.
You know, without a shot clock, if they keep moving the ball that well, someone is going to get open.
Right. It's 16-7, 102 to go in the first quarter.
Nice dribbling by Jesselson to give himself some space, find an open man.
Gets to Drew Greenbaum. Drew Greenbaum, number 23 from Scarsdale, New York. Scanning the court, gets to Jesselson on the side. Jesselson had a three. We passed it up for a reverse layup, but he misses.
You know, while Frisch is playing man defense, they are playing a little bit of a sliding defense, creating some openings if SAR can take advantage. They're doing a lot of cheating.
And Frisch looks like they might be bigger, but bigger doesn't necessarily mean better. Here we go. Citron's taking it out.
Could be that that's what they did. They brought in the big guys. Maybe that's affected the speed a little bit.
Correct. Drew gets it into, it looks like a steal for Weinberger. Weinberger's going to take it all the way with Citron covering him.
Good defense, no foul.
Rebound by Froman, and it's a miss. Froman again, miss. Rebound by Reinhardt, miss.
That is the
Kraus.
Fourth offensive rebound.
And it looks like we almost have a jump ball situation, but Reinhardt gets to Froman. Froman swings it to the across the court. And we have a three-point shot by Daniel Hirsch, who can make three-pointers. He's an effective
That is going to bring
shooter.
it to 19-7 with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. SAR looking to shrink that lead on the final possession here.
That red extinguisher over there is looking in handy because Frisch is on fire. We got a foul on Frisch.
That's right. That's right. That red. If this was NBA Jam, they'd have that little fire logo by half the Frisch players at this point.
19 points in the Yeshiva League first quarter. Good Lord. We got Aaron Bluestein back in the game once the ref gives him permission. And, you know, it's interesting, Rabbi Nye, that 19-7 seems like Frisch is up big, but it's a very comebackable deficit.
12 points is not that bad. Coach Rafi Halpert from the sidelines motioning to his guys. Rafi Halpert, we know that basketball is in his genes from his playing days at MTA to his coaching here. His father, of course, the great coach of Yeshiva University for many years. Woo! There's another three-pointer.
To Oppenheimer, 19-10. This quarter is about to end. We got 5 seconds to go. We have Froman looking for baseline. He swings it out.
That is going to end the quarter. The fourth shot comes off.
19-10. So, all things considered, SAR is definitely in this game, even though it's one of their weaker first quarters to start. We have leaders are Oppenheimer has 4. Dietz has 3, and Heller has 3 for the SAR 10. Frisch has pretty balanced scoring as well.
SAR really only has 1 basket inside of the three-point line. They're going to have to do better than that if they hope to come back. Drawing 6 fouls is working in their favor, 1 more away from the bonus, potentially even reaching the double bonus. Will definitely work in their favor, but they're going to have to bring the ball inside and draw those fouls in the hopes of really getting to the line and crawling their way back into the game. Otherwise, they're just going to be relying on the 3-ball.
Indeed. Rafi Halpert, who you alluded to before, is the longtime coach of the SAR varsity boys basketball team since its inception. He took the team to 2 championship games that they unfortunately lost to Flatbush and Frisch in 2011 and 2012, and those teams were phenomenal. But that 2011 team really overachieved, and on the way to the championship, they upset Shelby Rosenberg's Hafter team, and the team from MTA featuring an all-time great Yeshiva League player named Yisrael Feld.
Yisrael Feld, sure. That's going way back.
It's going way back. But that 2011 team 1 week later won the Sarachek Championship, and that was an amazing ending to the season. So SAR's had a lot of success in basketball, and they're looking to build on this 3-1 record.
Let's not forget that SAR came in second in the Shalhevet tournament
Correct.
as well.
Good point.
And
last year
very big deal reaching the championship game in that tournament as well.
Last year SAR went 13-1 and went to the semis before losing to a juggernaut in Magen David. who was on fire as well. Here we go. Drew Greenbaum dribbling. Drew Greenbaum is looking for Zach Dietz. Zach Dietz has the ball. Very fundamentally sound player. Looking for Judah Oppenheimer. Judah Oppenheimer on the side. Judah's got the best court vision I've ever seen in all my years coaching. Gets it out to Drew Greenbaum for 3. What a pass. Because Drew finished now.
They're going to swing the ball around this much.
What a pass to Aaron Blue's team. That was like Magic Kingdom. We got a 19-12 game. Mickey Mouse called. He wants his magic back. We got Jake Froman bringing it in. Nice steal by Dietz, but being called a foul. That is a good call. He did reach in.
Reference to Magic Kingdom might be lost on these northerners, but Magic Kingdom is in fact one of the main Disney theme parks. As former South Florida residents, we're, I guess, both very familiar with the 5:30 a.m. wake up and drive to Orlando to take the kiddies.
On Florida's Turnpike.
Florida's Turnpike.
Yeah, Yeehaw Junction, always on the way.
One of the least fun highways to drive on. Hope no one who works for the state of Florida is listening.
Reinhardt to Weinberger, missed shot. Judah keeps getting rebounds. Judah goes to the boards as if he is Russell Westbrook, playing point guard at a really tall position. We got a foul on Danny Weinberger.
And speaking of Russell Westbrook, we're going to need a triple-double from him at this point to pull out a W.
Word. Looks like Frisch is going to be in the penalty for the one-on-one. With
7 minutes
fouls
left in the half.
Now, Judah,
SAR has already achieved the bonus.
Is really special. Against Hillel last game, he shot 12 for 16 from the free throw line. I'm sorry, 12 for 14 from the free throw line, including 8 for 10 in the fourth quarter. And he had 30 points that game. Judah at the first free throw. It is up and it's good. Judah has a very smooth delivery, and he is pretty nonchalant. Things don't faze him. He is scrappable. He's a scrappy guy. He is a great basketball player. And he's very much the leader of this team, even without much words. It's his actions that speak.
Don't look now, but SAR, if Judah makes the shot, is going to cut it to a 5-point game.
Let's see if he does it. Judah Oppenheimer with a beautiful free throw and a follow-through. And now
what
he
was
has
just a 12-point game is now a 5-point game with a 7-0 run from SAR. SAR starting to feel it.
Shmuley Coates has the ball against Daniel Hirsch. Daniel Hirsch is looking for his point guard, Zach Heim. Zach Heim is a little open, but SR knows to give him no shot room. Coates gets it to...
Good ball movement by Frisch.
Wow, Froman scored. He got hit in the head also. Didn't get the call. 21-14. Frisch is up. That was very impressive ball movement. SAR's ball, Drew Greenbaum's bringing it up. Drew Greenbaum is looking to get it past half court and break that little mini press going on. Citron has the ball. Amichai Citron, number 14, a junior.
Good pull
Takes a shot, but it is short. Rebound by Jack Reinhardt. Reinhardt gets it to Shmuley Coates. Shmuley Coates to Max Zakheim, number 0. Zakheim's a very good move, but he misses it a little bit too strong.
A little bit too strong going in.
Judah Oppenheimer. Judah Oppenheimer.
Little wild.
Gets to Drew Greenbaum in the corner. Back to Judah. Judah feigned a shot. Zakheim fell. Judah shoots it. It's up, and that is in and out. Rebound
once
by
again.
23. Drew Greenbaum. He misses it. Rebound again.
Another offensive rebound for SAR. Looking to reset. Oh, no, perhaps not. Bringing it back in.
Miss. Citron's very close to the board. He gets it, and he puts it up. Amichai Citron's first points of the game. SAR is only down 21-16, and they are in this ball game.
Frisch is going to have to do a better job getting rebounds. If they're going to give them that many chances eventually, we are going to hit a shot.
Absolutely.
Very difficult shot.
This shot by Shmuley Coates. Rebound by Dietz gets it to Judah
Very
Oppenheimer.
difficult fadeaway shot.
Judah Oppenheimer, the younger brother of Daniel Oppenheimer, 2012 Yeshiva League MVP of JV basketball, winning the championship with 5 points in the last 15 seconds.
Tremendous job bringing the team back. Now
Here
down by 5 with the ball.
Drew, nice move, doesn't finish. Dietz has the ball. And Dietz's older brother, Adam Dietz, was a nice Yeshiva League player as well. A lot of younger brothers in this team. Aaron Bluestein's brother Josh was a phenomenal sharpshooter.
He was just back at the school, actually. We just had a very nice graduate cheer for all the kids coming back for, Thanksgiving break. SAR does a great job of bringing a lot of these programs to our alumni.
Yes.
And we had good 30 alumni from all different colleges across the country coming back.
So alumni listeners, we love you. We think about you. We hope you visit. Max Zakheim wide open 3. That split second being open is knocked down. He is a really special player. Judah has the ball. Is being pressured by Zakheim. They're going to double team. Looks like they were almost triple teaming him. Gets to Ellie Jesselson. Ellie Jesselson, the righty, number 11. He's a junior on the court.
Ellie Jesselson has very good handles, and he has another year left on the team.
His eligibility does not expire until June 2020.
That's right.
And we have a call on the court.
Is that another foul?
Looks like a one-on-one opportunity for SAR. Judah Oppenheimer goes right to that free throw line, ready to shoot a one-on-one. In come Leo Heller and Joseph Gross. In for Isaac Dietz and Amichai Citron. Zach is short for Isaac, not Zachary when it comes to Dietz. Fun fact.
It's a good fun fact. SAR is 2 fouls away from hitting the double bonus, while at the same time they are in no foul trouble whatsoever, playing very good defense. And although Frisch started very strong, making lots of shots, SAR has done a good job of slowing the pace down and limiting their shot opportunities while getting many offensive rebounds, many second chance points, and that really has been keeping them in the game.
Judah hits the first of the 101, which is always so important of the 2 free throws. Second free throw is up, and it's beautiful.
That brings him to 4 for 4, I believe, from the line.
We're at 5 for 5, buddy.
5 for
8
5.
24
Fantastic.
to 18. SCR is down 6. Leo Heller's playing very close up on a Kiva fight. Kiva fight number 5. Gets it to Shmuley Coates. Shmuley Coates.
Little bit of a mismatch there with number
What a
13.
crossover. Gets it to Yair Siegel. The nice little move in the paint, and makes it and 1. Joseph Gross is incredulous with the call. He believes that there was no foul. 26-18.
Frisch just has a very, very big team.
They're big, and they're skilled, and they're active.
They're strong. They shoot well. They drive in very well.
They're one of the Yeshiva League favorites every year for a reason.
That's right.
With 230 kids in the grade, something like that, there's a lot of talent to choose from.
They
get a lot of New Jersey talent, especially.
That's
Judah Oppenheimer has the ball. He brings it up. He's being covered very closely to Max Zakon. Gets to Ellie Justison. He's being covered closely back to the fight. Ellie Justison brings it up, pass half court. Beyond a 10-second violation, of course. Looks at Joseph Gross, his teammate and fellow junior. SAR has 3 juniors and 2 seniors in the court. Judah Oppenheimer has the ball. Judah Oppenheimer is being covered very closely to Max Zakon. Judah, nice penetration. Does he finish? He misses. We have a foul.
Another offensive foul.
That call is very questionable, and I think Judah might have to come out soon. He has 2 fouls.
And another offensive foul.
Judah does
Frisch
not
is
want to
going to be
come
looking to stretch the lead again.
With 2 fouls, he does not want to come out, but Rafi Halpert does not want Judah getting 3 before halftime. However, SAR is down 8. They're going to need Judah really soon. Frisch has the ball. We got Jake Froman taken out of bounds. Jake Froman, the senior.
Great defense.
Englewood, New Jersey.
Great defense by Ellie Justison, knocking the ball out of bounds, forcing him to do it all over again.
Great defense and Ellie Justison are synonymous. We'll hear that phrase a lot with him. Here we go. Froman brings it out. It's very hard for him to find an open man. Fellow co-worker of mine at Westchester Summer Day. Shout out to all of you from camp listening. Jake Froman, nice counselor for the 3rd grade boys division.
Hey, 3rd grade boys division is a tough division. You got to get good counselors.
You bet. Max Zakheim has the ball, number 0. His coach is barking some order for him to follow. And we have a little mismatch with Froman posting up Leo Heller, also from Westchester.
By the way, that mismatch has been going on for quite some time now. Frisch has yet to take advantage.
They're not exploiting the opportunity. Akiva Fight takes an off-balance shot, rebound by Yair Siegel.
Just comes in from out of nowhere to grab that board.
Yair Siegel is channeling his inner Anthony Davis.
Stretching the lead back to 10. He might as well draw in that unibrow.
Ooh. What a look. Here we go. Joseph Gross to Drew Greenbaum getting a screen on ball by Moshe Wolf. Moshe Wolf rolls. Moshe Wolf has the ball. Looks for Ellie Justison.
Justison looking to make something happen here.
Absolutely.
Running around. Good movement away from the ball by SAR, trying to create some lanes.
SAR is working methodically. They are not going to force something they don't have.
They are looking to draw a foul and bring the ball inside.
Kicks. Joseph Gross.
Great look away. Great pass.
What a pass. That was SAR's best play of the game.
Excellent ball movement by SAR. They're going to need a lot more of that to keep this game close.
Joseph Gross passed up 2 shots in that possession.
Oh, no help. No help. Foul's going to be on the ground.
Drew Greenbaum, number 23 from Scarsdale, New York.
That is, I believe, going to be the bonus.
Looks like Judah, Amichai, and Aaron Blusen are coming back in the game, down 28-20.
Looking to end the half strong. SAR is putting the starters back in.
And as of this point, we got 4 starters out there, plus Ellie Justison. Ellie is always hustling.
Both teams in the bonus now. This is going to be an exciting way to end the half.
Kiva Fight taking his time at the free throw line. First shot is up, and it is good. 29-20, 2:40 to go.
Looking to bring the lead back to 10 points.
Aaron Blusen has a gargantuan task of boxing out Yair Siegel, while
Amichai Citron
on the other side must do the same with the formidable Shmuley Coates.
They're doing a good job on the box out, but as the foul shot goes in, there will be no need.
Correct. All right.
SAR just has not been able to close the gap. 10 points, 8 points, down to 6 at 1 point, but nothing better than that.
We got a high-scoring game for Frisch, 30 points, not even halftime yet. Ellie Justison, 3-point shot. It's up, and it's good! Ellie Justison now has 5 points. SAR is down 30-23. Valerie Grislow is here, SAR varsity and JV girls volleyball coach, and varsity girls softball coach. Next to her is Miriam Shafransky, one of the all-time great Judaic studies teachers at SAR.
And Beit Midrash warrior, always with a smile in the Beit Midrash. Looking, just today I was watching her schmooze with some kids, coming to her for some guidance and help. Miriam is always willing and able to provide that guidance and help. One of the wonderful superstars we have here on the faculty at SAR.
And while
as for Valerie, I've been here for 3 months, so Valerie seems fantastic, but I do not know Valerie.
Valerie and I have worked together for 11 years. She's the best. Frisch, while Miriam Shafransky is guiding people, just traveled. That's SAR ball down 30-23 with 1:51 to go. Judah's back in the game. Judah Oppenheimer has the ball. He is looking to penetrate. Frisch is covering him closely. Gets to Ellie Justison, who's been red hot. Ellie Justison has the ball, being covered by Akiva Fike.
You know, a bucket here is going to close it to 5 points or less, which we have not seen since, I would believe, 7-2.
Here we go. What a
great pass.
Ooh,
can't finish, but the foul is called.
Judah's court vision is
phenomenal. Court vision,
unbelievable.
Like
His
you spoke
facial
about.
arrangements. Oh, you can get this guy sees things that most people on the court wouldn't see in a million years.
That's why he would be the #1 draft pick in Yeshiva League fantasy basketball.
Judah Oppenheimer could play college ball potentially at Yeshiva University.
That is what I've heard going around. That Yeshiva University has been here trying to convince him. Although we are hoping he will take a gap year in Yeshiva in Israel, like all of our other seniors, our wonderful seniors here at SAR. We are very, very in favor of students spending time in the Holy Land after graduating high school.
Amichai Citron has the second of the free throws, and SAR is now down 30-24. Yes, SAR last year, 92% of the seniors took a gap year. Max Zakhan with a pull-up jumper. It is sweet as sugar, cool as ice.
Every time we close the gap, Frisch just seems to shut the momentum down and hit a clutch shot.
Unreal. 30-24. Judah's pass gets stolen by Jake Froman. Jake may have
for the moment.
His coworker, Camp Seneca. Here we go. Leo is fighting hard for that ball. It's a jump ball.
It's going to be a jump ball. Whose ball? Who gets possession? Looks to be SAR ball.
SAR, correct. SAR are their home whites.
Gotta love those whites.
We have Judah's going to take it out. Into the game comes Moshe Wolf, big man number 32 from New Rochelle, bringing in for Amichai Citron. Moshe Wolf is a very kind young man with a wonderful business savvy sense to him. Judah with a 3. It's up. It's no good. Rebound by Frisch. Look how tall Billy Krause is getting that board. Gets to Max Zakhan. Zakhan brings it up in the break. Looks for Shmuley Coates. What a crossover.
Wow.
Is he going to dunk it? Very close. Nice layup by Shmuley Coates.
Might as well have
34
lead back up to 10.
Shmuley Coates. What an addition for Frisch. Zach Dietz has the ball. Zach Dietz, number 2.
Tremendous addition for Frisch.
Shooter got fouled there, but did not get the call. What a crossover. Gets
stolen by Jake Froman.
Jake just tackled him. Leo Heller with a 3, no good. Rebound by Zach Dietz. Layup.
Let's call that a very, very nice pass over the basket.
We'll call it
Zach Dietz.
That's a good idea.
It's a very nice pass by Leo Heller.
Good call by day. I like it. Here we go. Double team on Max Zakhan. Gets
a bit of feet shuffling.
Gets to Jake Froman. Passes up the opportunity.
A lot of feet shuffling here.
Shmuley Coates. Shmuley Coates, 3-pointer. He is so fantastic. Inside, out, offense, defense, transition game, and a half-court
11 points. Can SAR put one final ball in the
happened? Judah just passed to Bluestein with an amazing court vision. The Moshe Wolf caught it, reaching up, which is also good play. SAR is down 37-26 at the half. 11-point deficit. Definitely surmountable, but it's not going to be easy. Rabbi Nay, what do you take away SAR needs to do now in the second half?
SAR is going to have to continue working the ball well, passing the ball around, making good decisions, and defense is going to have to pick up. In order to win this game, SAR is going to have to stop the leading scorers of Frisch, which they have just been unable to do, whether it's been inside, whether it's been at the three-point line. They have maintained a steady lead of somewhere between 12 and 8 points throughout the majority of this game. And SAR is going to have to bring that offense, get the ball inside, draw more fouls, and hit more shots. A lot of in and outs, a lot of good looks, but just no finishes.
We're going to take a commercial break, bring messages from our sponsors. We'll come back, 37-26.
Let's go Sting.
We're back in time for the second half of the SAR Varsity Boys basketball game against the Frisch Cougars from Paramus, New Jersey. SAR is trailing 37-26, 16 minutes of play remaining. SAR is led by Judah Oppenheimer's 8 points. We have 5 apiece from Ellie Jesselson and Zach Dietz, 3 points from Amichai Citron and Leo Heller, and 2 from Aaron Bluestein. Frisch has been led by Shmuley Coates. They also have great balanced scoring by Mr. Max Meyerhoff and Yair Siegel. And Frisch is pretty active. Max Zackheim has a couple threes. They're playing really nicely. They look like a league favorite, and SAR is not going down without a fight. We have an 11-point game. SAR starting 5. Looks like they'll be the back 5 here for the third quarter. Aaron Bluestein, Zach Dietz at forward, Amichai Citron at center. Guards are Drew Greenbaum and Judah Oppenheimer. Frisch has their starting 5. Shmuley Coates, Yair Siegel, Max Meyerhoff, Max Zackheim, and Akiva Fight on the court. And Frisch has a mix of juniors and seniors in the starting lineup. SAR has 4 seniors and 1 junior. Here we go. Frisch has the ball. They're going the opposite way. Wearing the road black and red uniforms. SAR their home whites. We have an 11-point game with 7:57 to go in the third. Frisch is up. Max Meyerhoff dribbles. And he goes to the basket. A pass to Siegel. Up, and it is no good. Rebound by Aaron Bluestein. Strong board. Looking for his outlet. Gets to Judah Oppenheimer. My partner in crime, Jeff May, had to go. For those who enjoyed Jeff May's commentary, let him know. Judah Oppenheimer is called for a travel call. At 7:40 to go in the third. It's still an 11-point game. Frisch will take it out of bounds. Looks like SAR is going to pressure here with Zach Dietz covering the inbounds. And Max Meyerhoff gets the ball easily from Akiva Fight. Meyerhoff brings it up. Frisch is developing a play. Shmuley Coates gets the ball. Shmuley Coates was their juggernaut, and look how strong he gets to the basket. He misses, but the foul is called on Amichai Citron, and Shmuley Coates will go for 2. No relation to Ben Coates, former tight end for the New England Patriots, or so I'm told. Rabbi Hain is here. Everyone want to say hi to Rabbi Hain, Rosh Beit Midrash at SAR High School. This free throw by Shmuley Coates is no good. Rabbi Hain is also the rabbi of Young Israel Al Tzedek in North Riverdale and a longtime SAR faculty member. Here we go. SAR is down 11, 7:30 to go in the third. Shmuley Coates' second free throw is up. It's good. 38-26 game. Judah Oppenheimer takes it out. Frisch is pressing. Gets the Drew Greenbaum. Drew Greenbaum covered closely by Meyerhoff. Gets it past half court with relative ease. And he is looking to set up a play to Zach Dietz. Zach Dietz has the ball covered closely by Meyerhoff. Gets to Aaron Bluestein. Aaron Bluestein gets to Judah. Judah Oppenheimer looking to make a play. Gets to Greenbaum. Baseline. It's up. What a drive. Drew Greenbaum gets on the scoreboard. His first 2 points. And SAR is down 38-28. J-Lo, the score is correct. It's our technical operator and director and creator and producer, Josh Lewis. Here we go. Rebound for SAR by Drew Greenbaum. Drew, the recipient of the board, gets it to... Looks like he's trying to get to Aaron Bluestein. Excuse me. Gets to Amichai Citron. Amichai Citron to Judah Oppenheimer, being covered closely by Frisch. Judah does a crossover. Looks for, oh, what a nice play. Zach Dietz going to finish. Looks like he's triple teamed, and the play is called. Let's like a travel call. Or, yes, Frisch ball. We call white ball. SAR gets the ball somehow. Here we go. Drew Greenbaum takes it out. Drew Greenbaum looks at Judah Oppenheimer. Judah is being covered very closely by Coates and by Fight. Great drive. Looks like he got fouled. No call, but 2 points, and Judah Oppenheimer is back on the scoreboard. 10 points for Judah. SAR is down 8, 38-30. We have a nice game here. 6:27 to go in the third quarter. For those of you following at home, Max Meyerhoff the layup. He misses Judah Oppenheimer rebound. Varsity Boys hockey for SAR lost to TABC. But Varsity Boys basketball is hoping to get the W. Drew Greenbaum, baseline, nice move again. Gets to the Bluestein through his legs. Tough pass. Bluestein gets the steal. He keeps hustling. Looks like Coates emerges from the scrum. Gets to Meyerhoff. Meyerhoff to Akiva Fight. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound by Yair Siegel. Gets it out to Akiva Fight. Akiva Fight looking to pass to Meyerhoff. Meyerhoff has the ball. Gets to Max Zackheim. Max Zackheim drives in. He's able to shoulder in a foul off of Drew Greenbaum. Will go to the line for 2. Up 8. 5:52 to go in the third quarter. So we have Max Zackheim at the line. Max Zackheim, like I said before, the Hustle and Heart basketball camp most outstanding player. Shmuley Coates also attended. And the free throw's up. It is good. Ellie Jesselson was there. These boys know each other. They played closely with each other. They got better. Into the game is Billy Krause, the big man. He is a junior, number 35. And we have another shot from Max Zackheim. Free throw, trying to extend the lead to 10. He misses, so it's a 9-point lead for Frisch. Rebound by Drew Greenbaum. Drew Greenbaum brings it up court. Drew is looking to pass it to Zach Dietz on the side. Zach Dietz covered closely by Max Zackheim. Gets to Amichai Citron to Judah Oppenheimer. Judah Oppenheimer with the ball on top of the key. Gets it out to Citron. Citron covered closely by Shmuley Coates. Gets to Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer penetrates, kicks it off to driving Drew Greenbaum. Gets to Zach Dietz. Zach covered very closely by Billy Krause. Steal by Max Zackheim. Zackheim runs fast across the court. Judah makes some play to get the ball, strip it off of Max Meyerhoff. Yoram Rashwal just walked by. Yoram, our Director of Student Activities Extraordinaire. We are so pleased to have Yoram as a leader at SAR. Judah has the ball, passes over to Drew Greenbaum. Drew Greenbaum trying to cross over Max Meyerhoff. Gets it past half court. 39-30 lead for the Frisch Cougars. Zach Dietz has it, gets to Aaron Bluestein. Aaron Bluestein to Judah Oppenheimer. Judah Oppenheimer being covered closely by Akiva Fight. Gets it to Drew. Judah got fouled on the pass, but wasn't called. Rebound by Citron. May have pushed off there. Nice pass to Drew, who got fouled from behind, but did not get the call. Could have made it anyway, Drew, but he missed it, and now it's Frisch in the break. Akiva Fight. He missed. Oh, it goes in. Frisch is now up 41-30, an 11-point lead, which is what the halftime lead was as well. SCR gets to put a dent into this lead. Frisch is ahead 41-30, 4:44 to go in the third. Drew brought it up, gets to Zach Dietz. Zach Dietz covered closely by Max Zackheim. To Bluestein, up court to Druda. We have a call of travel. I'm sorry, offensive foul on Judah. It's his third foul. All three are offensive. It seems like the officiating might be a little off in the way they are calling things on Judah, who did not really commit 3 offensive fouls today, Josh. I'm a little bit dubious. Replay? We can see a replay. Josh Lewis can pick up the replay. Not able to, sorry. Miscommunication. SAR is in a timeout, and right now it's a 41-30 game. Frisch is ahead with 4:37 to go in the third quarter. The half opened up with an 11-point lead and is continuing to be an 11-point lead. SAR is led by Judah Oppenheimer and has 10 points. We have 5 points apiece for Zach Dietz and Ali Jesselson, 3 points apiece for Leo Heller and Amichai Citron, and 2 apiece for Drew Greenbaum and Aaron Bluestein. SAR's team also includes Adine Rothstein, who is out with an ankle sprain, Josh Hyman, Josh Morris, Ellie Jesselson, Jason Zucker, Joseph Gross, Jordan Hammerman. They ran out the juniors. Seniors include Leo Heller, Moshe Wolf, and those are the seniors off the bench. Here we go, back in the court. Max Zackheim brings it up. Max Zackheim passes it out to Shmuley Coates. He does a fake, drives, gets a foul call. Seems like he has this LeBron-esque ability to get to the line every time he penetrates because he is so strong and he's able to physically get to that rim with relative ease. It's a foul on SAR. Ellie Jesselson's going to come into the game, as will Leo Heller. So at the free throw line is Shmuley Coates. He, of the many points in the first half, just scored again, 42-30. SAR has 3 guys coming in. Moshe Wolf, Ellie Jesselson, and Leo Heller, along with Amichai Citron and Judah Oppenheimer to round out their 5. The shot is up by Shmuley Coates. He goes 1 for 2 from the line, but a rebound by Billy Krause, the big man. Goes up strong, nice block shot by Moshe Wolf. Ball goes out of bounds. The rebound is good, but the ball goes to Frisch. So here we go. Shmuley Coates takes it out. Gets to Max Meyerhoff. Meyerhoff goes, fakes a shot, gets to Shmuley Coates by the corner. Coates covered by Citron, who goes under the screen set by Billy Krause. Pass to Max Meyerhoff. Max Meyerhoff finds Billy Krause wide open. He gets fouled, but doesn't get the call. Nice rebound by SAR. A steal by Zackheim. Zackheim, no good. Rebound Judah. Strong board for the point guard. Judah Oppenheimer, senior from Scarsdale. He's looking for an open man. Gets to Ellie Jesselson. Ellie Jesselson is dribbling. Gets it to Leo Heller. Leo Heller gets it to the free throw line to Moshe Wolf. A little above the free throw line, top of the key. Judah being double teamed. Shoots it. Beautiful shot. That is an NBA play by Yehuda Oppenheimer. SAR is down 10, 42-32, 3:42 to go in the third. Max Meyerhoff brings it off for Frisch. Judah goes under the screen set by Billy Krause. Billy Krause goes up. He misses it, but he gets to keep the ball. Looks like Billy is frustrated because these fouls could be called for him, but they haven't been called. Joseph Gross, junior from Queens, is coming into the game, replacing his fellow junior, Amichai Citron. So we have a 10-point lead for Frisch with 3:35 to go in the third quarter. And Shmuley coaches the ball handler from out of bounds, gets to Max Zackheim, fake shot, shoots it, no good, air ball. Rebound by Moshe Wolf, gets to Judah Oppenheimer. Judah Oppenheimer's bringing it up. SAR is down 10. Judah is scanning the court to see what he can see. Joseph Gross open. Nice pass to Moshe Wolf. Wasn't able to corral the ball. Gets to Leo Heller. Leo is called for out of bounds. Max Zackheim from Frisch takes it out. Number 0, the junior from New Jersey. Here we go. We have the ball taken out by Frisch. Max Meyerhoff brings it up. Max Meyerhoff, number 3, longtime starter at Frisch. Very stable, steady player with moments of greatness. Gets to Reinhardt, who misses. Rebound by Judah. Judah is rebounding a lot tonight. Gets the board. SAR is looking to carry past half court to Ellie Jesselson, to Joseph Gross. Joseph Gross, dynamic driver and slasher. Gets to Moshe Wolf. Moshe Wolf looking for Ellie Jesselson. Ellie Jesselson has a nice little spin move on Max Zackheim. Gets to Leo Heller. Leo Heller gets down low to Joseph Gross. Looks like he may have gotten fouled, but it was just called for a shot block instead. Now it's Frisch ball. Max Meyerhoff has it. Frisch up 10, 2:36 to go. The coach is imploring them to go with numbers. Max Meyerhoff, steady behind the three-point line, gets to Shmuley Coates. Shmuley Coates, the behind the back, looks very, very talented. Gets to three-pointer. Max Meyerhoff miss. Rebound by Joseph Gross. Judah Oppenheimer gets the ball. Judah looking up. And he sees, oh, he splits defenders. Jump shot, you bet. That is as automatic as a robot. 14 points for Judah Oppenheimer, leading the SAR charge, down 8 with 2:06 to play in the third quarter. Judah is a physical, feisty player, but sometimes he gets hacked. He doesn't always get the calls. Here we go. Max Meyerhoff gets it. Nice screen from Shmuley Coates. Judah's covering Coates with Gross sticking to Meyerhoff. We have a timeout on the floor, called by Frisch. It is a 42-34 game, 1:53 to play in the third quarter. We're going to show a replay, courtesy of Josh Lewis. And what a beautiful jump shot by Judah Oppenheimer. That is butter. You know, these days, the NBA, they focus on three-pointers, maybe layups, but that mid-range jump shot can make someone $100 million. Here we go. SAR is in the huddle, strategizing how to make this 8-point deficit truncated a bit. Be nice if maybe they can cut it down to 4 at the end of the third quarter, but it's not going to be easy. Frisch is a very tough opponent. SAR's had their share of success over the years. Last year, they split with Frisch, beating them at home. First victory against Frisch in a couple of years. SAR went to the semifinals last year in the Yeshiva League, and the championship was won ultimately by Magen David. Yoram Roshwald is here. Yoram, the SAR faculty extraordinaire. Hello, Yoram. Just giving you a shout out. Yoram is smiling like always, watching his SAR sting. He's jovial, he's spirited, he's engaged. And he's putting on the headset. Maybe we'll have a little guest celebrity appearance. Yoram for an interview. Here we go. 3-pointer by Weinberger, no good. Rebound by SAR, but goes out of bounds. Yoram, what is your impression? How is SAR going to come back down 8 tonight, man?
You know, it's funny. I wish I was able to spend more time watching. I've been a little preoccupied, but you know, with other things. But I mean, look, SAR, you have some of the greats on this team, and I really hope that they're able to pull together and you know, the camaraderie, the way they play together as a team. I hope that they're able to pull together and pull this one off. It's always exciting when we play Frisch.
Indeed, rivalry.
Yeah, big rivalry.
That's a 5-second violation. Is it called? No, a timeout was called first.
Timeout.
Yoram, for those who are not in the know, is our director of student activities. He's probably very busy planning the junior Shabbaton.
Yes,
coming
correct.
up in a month's time.
We've been calling it the Junior Splash, and super busy planning that. We actually just invited the juniors this evening. The email went out an hour ago, inviting them, which is really exciting. But I also just wanted to take the microphone to be able to insert myself and say that you are privileged to be listening to the words of Coach Courtney. Mr. Michael Courtney, otherwise known as the coach, has been a big brother, a mentor of mine for years, and just to be able to sit in his presence is an honor, and I hope that you're able to really appreciate the opportunity to hear such words of wisdom from none other than the great Coach Courtney.
Thank you.
So just wanted to say that.
Kind of you.
I'm
what a pleasure seeing you here.
Great to see you. Thanks for the interview.
Go enjoy preparing for this junior Shabbaton. It's going to be extraordinary. Here we go.
Thanks
Frisch has the ball. Max Meyerhoff pushes off on Drew Greenbaum. That is an offensive foul any day of the week. And Valerie Grislow is here as well. Valerie Grislow, 11-year veteran of SAR High School, coached the varsity and junior varsity girls volleyball teams and the varsity girls softball team, coming off an amazing championship run despite a regular season that was slightly underperforming. They caught fire like Katniss in the playoffs. And here she is, a 3-time softball champion. SAR brings it up court. Ellie Jesselson has the ball. He looks for Drew Greenbaum. SAR is down 8 with 1:24 to play. Plenty of time to make a comeback. Joseph Gross has it. Joseph Gross to Moshe Wolf. Moshe Wolf on top of the 3-point line to Ellie Jesselson. Jesselson feeds to Judah. Give and go. Beautiful play. What a finish. That was SAR basketball in a nutshell. SAR is down 6. That's a 2-possession game with 2 3-pointers catching us up. 42-36 with 1:07 to play. I was hoping we'd be down by 4. This is doable, fellas. Here we go. Nice try by Shmuley Coates. He got fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. And Shmuley Coates is going to try to extend the Frisch lead from 6 to 8. So, my analysis so far, Josh Lewis, as we are at the near 3/4 point of the game, is that Frisch is a really good team, but SAR is feisty, and they are combative, and they are not going to give up without a fight, and they're not going to let Frisch easily take this away. Shmuley Coates makes the free throw to extend the lead to 7, 43-36 with 1 minute to go in the third. JLo's going to add that 1 more point for Frisch because he made the first free throw. Right, JLo? 2 points, 44-36 with 1 minute to go. 44-36. JLo's got those 2 points. 1 minute to go in the third. Judah is being pressed, gets to Ellie Jesselson. Ellie Jesselson brings it out towards half court. It is less than a minute to go in the third. Ellie Jesselson gets to Judah. Judah is being covered very closely by Frisch. It's tipped, and that's why it's not a backcourt violation. Goes behind his back. He's able to get a foul call. 44-36. 44-36, Frisch is up. 8-point lead. We have 45.2 seconds to play. SAR just called Wizard, a very good side out-of-bounds play. Let's see if this works to perfection. I hope it does. Judah Oppenheimer gets the ball. He gets to Moshe Wolf. He's open the backcourt. He swings it to Judah. Turn around, but Gary Siegel's right there. Former rival of Judah's in middle school. Joseph Gross tips it. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's being called off Frisch. SAR ball. 44-36, 35.4 seconds to play in a relatively close game. When Judah inbounds, it gets to Drew Greenbaum. Oh, it's a steal by 15. 15, Jack Reinhardt gets the bucket. What a nice play for Jack Reinhardt. Russie Bohm, want to give you a shout out. Hey, Russie, don't go to bed just yet. It's a really good game. SAR is down by 10 with 19 seconds to go. Russie is our school nurse who's watching, an avid watcher. Drew Greenbaum to Moshe Wolf. Moshe Wolf at the top of the key gets to Judah Oppenheimer. Judah Oppenheimer's going to drive to the basket. He gets fouled. There's no call. He even screamed and didn't get the call. Max Meyerhoff gets it. Judah is disgusted at the lack of a call. 4.3 seconds to go. SAR is down 10. And we have Aaron Bluestein coming into the game for Judah Oppenheimer. Want to prevent him from getting a 4th foul unnecessarily. And Daniel Hirsch is in the game, number 21 for Frisch. We have a 4.3 second game. Akipa is flying onto the court. And here we go, Max Zackheim, buzzer beater, no good. Rebound by 13, Jake Froman. Is it good? Is it good? It's good. The refs give it to Froman. 48-36, end of the third. That was a painful putback. Frisch is up by 12. We have a close 8-minute quarter ahead. SCR is going to attempt to come back. They lost by 10 to Frisch the start of the season. They are only down by 12. This is a feasible comeback, but it's going to take a lot of guts. It's going to take a lot of hard work. Jason Zucker, number 00 from Great Neck, Long Island, is here. Just getting some water, being a helpful teammate. We have Adine Rothstein wearing a black sweatshirt in the huddle, unfortunately out of the game. For those of you just tuning in from home, SAR is 3-1. They are the Sting. Colors are yellow and black. Home unis are white. SAR is coming off a 13-1 regular season where they went to the league semis behind captain Sammy Sokol, Jake Schwalbe. Phenomenal play from Judah Oppenheimer as a junior. Noah Gurin. If you're watching from Israel, fellas, we miss you. Come visit. Stay in touch. Ashi Bloom. What a team that was. That went 13-1 last year. So, SAR is coached by Rafi Halpert, assistant coached by Zach Levy from the 2011 team that went to the championship game, and he played the point guard position. SAR is a mix of juniors and seniors, with seniors comprising 4/5 of the starting lineup. But right now we have Joseph Gross in the game and Ellie Jesselson, 2 of our juniors. The other 3 starters for the fourth quarter are seniors. Max Meyerhoff has the ball for Frisch. Ellie Jesselson is denying Max that kind of the ball, so he does not easily grasp it. Gets to Jack Reinhardt in a nice handoff. Reinhardt back to Meyerhoff. Goes to Jake Froman. Jake Froman makes a move on Aaron Blueston, gets it out to Shmuley Coates to the side. Big, strong move to the baseline. He misses, but Froman gets the rebound. He misses. Coates gets the rebound. Up, good, basket. 14-point deficit for SAR. Shmuley Coates looks really strong, very active, unafraid to be getting hit, and he has gone to the line many times tonight. So, you know, a 50-36 game, 7:39 to go. Shmuley Coates makes it to extend it to 15. If SAR is going to make a run, it's got to be within the next 2 minutes. Otherwise, it might get too late. Ellie Jesselson brings it out to Joseph Gross. What a move of the baseline. A foul's called. But who's it called on? It's called on Joe. And that's going to be a charge. And that's going to be Frisch ball. Could have gone either way, but Frisch was stationary. Now Jake Froman's going to take it from the out of bounds. He's talking to his teammate Jack Reinhardt, number 15. The Cougars, they look strong. So we have a 51-36 game with 7:29 to go. Moshe Wolf, the center from New Rochelle, comes back in. He's a steady defensive player, and he is going to try to protect the basket. He's covering Shmuley Coates. Zach Heim being covered by Judah Oppenheimer. Gets it to Max Meyerhoff, number 3. Meyerhoff has the ball, looking for an outlet to Jack Reinhardt, 15. Jack Reinhardt double teamed by Dietz and Oppenheimer. Gets to Meyerhoff, drives, he misses, rebound Moshe Wolf. SAR's going to push. Meyerhoff looks a little hobbled coming up. He fell pretty hard. Judah with a 3. Look it. When Judah shoots, good things tend to happen. 17 points for Oppenheimer. SAR is down 12. They will not go down easily. We have 6:56 in the game. Max Meyerhoff gets to Zach Heim. Zach Heim is looking to make a play. He's covered by Ellie Jesselson, one of the SAR best on-the-ball defenders. We have Shmuley Coates. Tries to make a move on Aaron Bluestein. He does. Makes a pull-up jumper. He misses. Rebound by Judah, but he misses it. Oh, he gets the rebound now. Judah's had quite a few rebounds. And Oppie is quite the player. Judah skating the court. He passes by. He gets fouled. Does not get the call. Out of bounds. Stays here. SAR ball. Judah could have gotten called for the foul on Frisch where they hit him on the head. 2 free throws would have been very beneficial. But it does not happen. Ball goes into Judah. 3-pointer. Miss. Called out of bounds. Frisch ball. We have a 51-39 game with 6:25 to go. We have faces in the crowd. A lot of parents from SAR. A lot of parents from Frisch. We have some very famous people here. Stephen Smith, father of Ariel Smith. He's in the crowd. Stephen Oppenheimer, Andrew Bluestein. It's a trip. Missed by Frisch. Moshe Wolf gets a rebound, gets to Judah Oppenheimer. Judah Oppenheimer's looking up the court, gets it to Ellie Jesselson. Ellie Jesselson, hesitation move. Beautiful move. He just doesn't finish. Judah gets the board. Judah gets the foul. It does not get the call, even though it got hacked. Wolf strong. Block shot. Coates. Another potential foul is not called. It's going to stay here. Sting ball. Looked like Judah got hit really hard and did not get the call, even though he contorted his body to get that foul call. Ball is brought in by SAR. Jesselson to Wolf. Wolf misses the layup. SAR is looking for the rebound, but Coates gets it. He may have traveled and gotten away with it. Max Meyerhoff has the ball. 5:43 to go. Frisch is bringing it up court, up by 12. 51-39. Max Meyerhoff is slowly, calmly slowing down the game, but Judah's getting up on him, maybe trying to cause a 5-second violation. Drew Greenbaum's going to come in off the bench. Reinhardt to Froman to Zachheim. 3, no good. Looks long. Reinhardt, the shortest guy in the court, is getting that rebound because of sheer hustle. Foul on the play, and we have Leo Heller, Drew Greenbaum, 2 reserves coming in. And they are coming in for Ellie Jesselson and Zach Dietz. And Frisch is going to go for 2. 51-39, 5:26 to go. Jack Reinhardt. Reinhardt, tremendously sweet young man, misses the first free throw. And his comeback was one for the ages. We have out of bounds. It's going to be SAR ball. You can see on the court Henry Kolb, star goalie for the Varsity Boys hockey team with his father, defending Yeshiva League champion hockey team. with a thrilling victory over the Frisch Cougars in the championship, behind 5 goals by Gordy Kolb. SAR's had a lot of sports championships, and they're hoping to get some more this year, including the varsity girls basketball team. Junior brings it up the court. He's being doubled. Gets it over to Drew Greenbaum. Drew Greenbaum's looking over the court to Leo Heller. He misses it. Tough pass. SAR is down 12, 5:13 to go. They really need to score on almost every possession and get stops. That's a very difficult task. Ball goes into Max Meyerhoff. Meyerhoff brings it up court slowly, methodically, dribbles it a little bit high, gets it to Shmuley Coates. Shmuley Coates makes a move, gets the baseline with ease, passes it over to number 14. And that is a player by the name of David Yeager, and Frisch extends the lead to 14. That was tremendous court vision by Shmuley Coates. Nice pickup from TADC. Drew Greenbaum has the ball. Drew Greenbaum gets it over to Moshe Wolf. Moshe Wolf, brother of Max Wolf and Eliza Wolf, to Aaron Bluestein, to Judah Oppenheimer. Judah Oppenheimer covered closely by Max Zachheim. Drives the basket. He gets fouled. He gets the call. Past couple times he hadn't been getting the call, and that time he clearly deserved it as he was hacked. Into the game, substitution for SAR, Amichai Citron. Citron comes in for Aaron Bluestein, and Citron wears number 14, junior, from New Jersey. And we have Leo Heller inbounds. Heller to Moshe Wolf. Moshe Wolf to Amichai Citron, back to Heller. Heller looked like he got fouled. Didn't get the call. Nice pass to Drew. Drew Greenbaum got fouled. He missed it, but he's going to go for the line for 2. Nice heads-up play. Great drive to the basket. Drew Greenbaum's a really strong free throw shooter. Hopefully he'll drop in a deuce and make it a 12-point deficit. SAR is down 53-39, 4:34 to play. Rabbi Nay, if you're watching, we miss you. It was a pleasure announcing with you. To all of our viewers at home, hope you're enjoying this entertaining match. Drew Greenbaum gets the free throw. SAR is now down by 13. Josh Lewis is our director, creator, technical operator, producer par excellence, my sidekick behind the camera. Drew makes the second free throw. SAR is now down 53-41. J. Lou's going to add the 1 point for SAR to make it 53-41. Frisch has the ball. Shmuley Coates dribbles, past the seam. Ooh, looks like he got fouled, didn't get the call. Leo Heller gets to Drew Greenbaum. Josh, 1 more point for SAR. And Drew Greenbaum has the ball. Drew Greenbaum to Leo Heller. Leo Heller, he just loses it. And we have Jack Reinhardt has a steal to Max Zachheim. Zachheim, the junior, number 0. SAR is down 12, 3:58 to go. It's looking like they need to score in every possession to make a comeback here. Gets to Yeager. Meyerhoff has the ball top of the key, guarded closely by Drew Greenbaum. Meyerhoff penetrates, looks for a man to throw to. Gets to Shmuley Coates to the top of the key. Shmuley Coates to the side to Max Meyerhoff behind the 3-point line. Covered closely now by Drew Greenbaum. Drew Greenbaum makes a nice play. They're going to trap Max Zachheim. Passes to Meyerhoff. Meyerhoff is looking to see who to pass to. Gets to Yeager for the outside 3. He passes it up. Max Meyerhoff again is controlling this game with ease. Gets to Reinhardt, 3-pointer, long. Citron rebound, cannot corral it cleanly. And Frisch gets the ball. Yeah, foot out of bounds. That's going to be a sting ball. 53-41 to go in the game. 3:21 is the time. Ellie Jesselsen's in for Moshe Wolf. Ellie Jesselsen is a junior from North Riverdale. Nice play by Moshe Wolf, big man, passing by our screen. Ellie Jesselsen has the ball, 3:19 to go. He is being covered by Max Zachheim in the man-to-man defense. Drew Greenbaum beats Meyerhoff to the baseline, drives the basket. Nice bucket by Drew Greenbaum, 6 points for Drew. SAR is down 10. If they can cut it to single digits, they really have a fighting chance. Shmuley Coates gets it to Max Meyerhoff, number 3. Max Meyerhoff at the top of the key, being covered by Drew Greenbaum, who's talking to his coach, asking for a trap. It doesn't happen. Meyerhoff drives, gets fouled. So SAR is now down 53-43. And we have Meyerhoff going to the line for 2 free throws, trying to extend the lead beyond 10-12. Not the best night at the Hive, Josh. JV boys basketball lost by 3. Varsity boys hockey lost by 5 goals. Varsity boys basketball is down 10. But we're going to try to make it a winner tonight for the Varsity boys basketball team. Make this epic comeback. It's going to happen. We feel it in our bones. Adira Orbach and the Varsity girls basketball team beat Frisch by 25 points. We are so excited. The Varsity girls basketball team is looking to win another championship after winning 2 years ago and 3 years ago. Last year they were upset by Frisch in the semis, but this year they've beaten Frisch twice in the regular season, as well as a destructive victory over Frisch in the Chalhevet Los Angeles tournament, captained by Adira Orbach, players like Sophia Reich, Samantha Horowitz. Judah gets fouled, doesn't get the call. That's okay. He's looking to get it out to Mikhail Citron. Basket good. SAR is only down by 9. Varsity girls basketball team coached by Tali Zelenitz, 3-time champion coach. Here we go. Frisch up court. Froman, the big man, gets it up. Looks like he traveled. He got the call for travel. 9-point game, 2:27 to play. Dear Orbach, shout out to you. Tournament MVP in Los Angeles. Beaten Frisch by 25, extending their undefeated record. SAR varsity boys basketball is 3-1. But tonight, they're going to make a comeback. Got to hit some shots, not give up any possessions to make this 9-point deficit much, much fewer in number. Looking at the crowd, I see the Hammerman family. I see the Greenbaum family, the Oppenheimers, the Smiths, the Bluesteins, the Hymans. We have a lot of crowd here for SAR cheering on the home team. Rabbi Danny Kroll, assistant principal, he is in the crowd as well, and he is a very ardent supporter of the SAR team. I see Joseph Gross's mom. I see the Jesselson parents. We have a nice fan base here at SAR. Families come to support their team. Mr. Dietz is here. So, looking at the fall sports season for SAR, we have championship potential for the varsity girls basketball team. Varsity boys need to make a statement and have a win like this tonight. JV boys need to recover from a tough loss tonight to Frisch. Tomorrow they play at MTA. And here we go. Leo Heller is going to take the ball out of bounds. Leo Heller, number 35, trying to take this 9-point deficit into something like 7 or 6 at this possession. That's to Ellie Justison. Ellie Justison being covered closely by Max Zakheim. Justison crosses half court, looks to Amikai Citron at the side. Amikai Citron gets to Moshe Wolf at the top of the 3-point line to Leo Heller. Leo Heller drives, gets a reach in. Frisch tips it. Leo out of bounds. Looks like Dietz is coming back into the game, and Zach Dietz is in for Leo Heller coming off a turnover. Actually, our Sting is in a full court press, a quasi full court press. Max Meyerhoff brings it up past half court. The ref is counting down to 10 seconds, and he is able to eclipse the half court line. Max Zakheim to number 5, Akiva Fight. Akiva Fight gets the ball to number 23, Shmuley Coates, probably the MVP of this game so far. Jake Froman to Akiva Fight, and Frisch is holding. And SAR might need to foul soon because Frisch is not looking to have a quick, easy possession. Timeout, Frisch. 30-second timeout. Players need to stay in the court. 1:50 to go. SAR is going to have to try to get a steal, if not a steal, a foul, because Frisch is going to try to hold the ball the rest of the game. So, in thinking about tonight's game, it looks like SAR, led by Judah Oppenheimer, 17 points. He's definitely the engine that drives this offense. Nice contributions by Drew Greenbaum with 6, Ellie Justison with 7, Dietz and Citron with 5 apiece. But 45 points towards the end of the fourth. They need to catch fire. They need to be able to make these buckets count and not turn it over and get some stops. It is a gargantuan task. I'm saying hi to Josh Hyman, number 1 from Scarsdale, New York. He is sitting on the bench this game, but he's got a bright future ahead in varsity basketball following a stellar JV career. Shout out to Josh Hyman. Here we go. Frisch has the ball. Jake Froman takes it out. Almost a 5-second violation. Gets to Max Meyerhoff. And it looks like we have a foul on Drew Greenbaum, and Max Meyerhoff is going to be able to go to the line. So the boys will line up. Frisch needs to extend their 9-point lead through free throw shooting because they might get fouled a lot in the last 1:48 to play if they're going to play hold ball possession. The referee is giving SAR a second to tie their shoelaces. And the person tying his shoes, number 2, Zach Dietz from New Rochelle. Max Meyerhoff at the line. First free throw is up, and it is good. And Frisch is up by 10. Just when SAR is able to get it back to single digits, Frisch always peters away and makes it a double-digit game. Second free throw is up for Max Meyerhoff, and it is good. 11-point lead for the Cougars. Potential delay of game warning is not called, and it could have been on Jake Froman. Judah takes it out. We have a foul on the court. Black 0, Max Zakheim was holding on to Ellie Jesselson. That foul call is going to give Frisch 5 team fouls, and 7 would be a 1-on-1. 56-45, Frisch, 1:46 to play. Judah Oppenheimer takes it out, looking for someone to throw the ball to, gets to Drew Greenbaum. Drew Greenbaum gets it back to Oppie, but he misses, and it's a steal by Frisch. Still playing that press. Shmuley Coates, Max Meyerhoff. Max Meyerhoff has the ball. He is looking to pass to someone as he's double teamed. Gets it over to Shmuley Coates to keep a fight. Fight number 5 gets called for travel. Interestingly enough, it looked like he got shoved, but the call wasn't made. SCR escapes with a pretty favorable call there for them, and they're going to look to make this 11-point deficit 9 or 8 with this possession. Judah Oppenheimer has the ball. Judah Oppenheimer is magic with the ball in his hands. Drives the basket, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound by Max Zakheim. Max Zakheim gets it too. No one. He brings it up himself. Spin move on SAR, but he doesn't take it in. Wisely holds it, recognizing that 11-point lead can be kept with a whole ball possession. Drew goes for the steal, and he gets a, and a call is made on Drew, a foul call. Drew heroically playing today with a sprained ankle that he sustained playing basketball earlier today in recess. Into the game comes Josh Hyman, down by 11 with 1:03 to play, and SAR is looking to come back here with free throw shooting misses by Frisch. That's their best chance. But Akiva fight at the line. First free throw's up, no good. Looked a little nervous, didn't take his time on that release. And now he's being comforted by his teammate Max Meyerhoff. Out of the game is Drew Greenbaum. Drew, a very valiant effort today. It's not about the points. He did have 6. It's about how hard he hustled on defense and gave it his all. Miss on the court, but Froman for Frisch gets the board. He gets fouled by Moshe Wolf. The refs don't call it. Akiva fight gets to Zakheim. Zakheim should not be fouled. He's a sharpshooter. Meyerhoff has it. Meyerhoff gets the fight. They're going to want to foul fight. We don't. Gets it back to Meyerhoff. Meyerhoff is getting the ball too. Max Zakheim. Max Zakheim gets the Akiva fight. And to Froman, to Zakheim. They are holding ball really easily. Froman, fight, Coates. 37 seconds to go, up 11. Frisch is holding it. Froman feigns a layup. Zakheim, Meyerhoff. Foul on Ellie Jesselson. That's going to put the player on the line for 2 shots to extend the 11-point lead to 13. So, SAR right now, 3-1, looking like 3-2 is the reality. It's still a nice start to the season. They do have a hard schedule, playing teams like Heschel, playing teams like Hafter, Frisch. That's part of Yeshiva League basketball. Max Meyerhoff makes the free throw, extends the lead to 12. Frisch gets claps on the court for some of their leaders coming off. Reinhardt checked in for Jake Froman. And now we have Meyerhoff. Free throw is up. It's good. 58-45. Meyerhoff is a very steady point guard. Pretty elite. Judah Oppenheimer, league best. Played well tonight. Goes in for 2 points. Layup. Judah Oppenheimer always plays to the last whistle. Phenomenal player. He fouls number 5, Akiva fight, with 12.8 seconds to go. SAR down 11. Judah Oppenheimer, 19 points to lead the Sting, including 5 for 5 from the free throw line. And they're looking for more scoring to complement him, as 47 points will not cut it against a high-flying team like Frisch. Akiva fight at the line. First free throw's up, and it is no good. He's being comforted by his teammate Shmuley Coates. His coach is asking him to make this free throw. There's no pressure. Up by 12, 13 seconds to go. Frisch is playing. They're not going to foul. 10 seconds to go. Judah, Jesselson, layup, lefty. It's good. SAR is down 59-49. And like the first matchup, they lose by 10. Thank you to all our viewers and listeners. Josh Lewis, what a wonderful job producing the game. SAR is now 3-2. They're shaking hands with Frisch. We hope you all have a wonderful night. For those watching at home, get some sleep. Thank you all. Laila Tov.